patient. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to Week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
3rd down and 7.
Working out of the gun. Love. And it's brought in by Washington. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Cross. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Cross. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Well, Charles, it's always contentious division rivalry. I'd say even a little spicier than we're used to. The well-documented war of words on social media between 2 of the top players on these teams. That has really added a layer of intrigue.
Well, we've never turned down a little extra zest to a game, have we? But you're absolutely right. The social media beef between these two stars, in a lot of ways, ridiculous, maybe even a little bit childish as most people would look at it. But it's also made this game one of the most talked about regular season matchups that you and I can remember. So I don't know that we're complaining. I know we also can't wait to see how it plays out on the field. And that's the thing to remember here. The one with the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
The numbers for Beckham in last week's effort. 9 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So as this offense gets settled in, a game like this, how important do you think it will be for both of these teams to maintain their composure?
Well, I think that the good news is that this is a physical, emotional game. And look, if they can find a way to harness that intense energy, it could end up being beneficial for both teams. But what both of them have to realize, and especially this quarterback, the objective is still just to win the game. It's not to outshine the other guy or go at him with any more or less than is normal. Go play the game, go win the game.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on second down. Cross over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
A.J. Terrell on the
back to throw. Cross. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, Cross. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
number 80.
Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Cross. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
From the gun, Cross, and finding the tight end Hooper. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He was able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not have to allow more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offense. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Cross. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The front office all smiles when the ink went dry on this new contract.
Not only them, how about the coaching staff? Because oftentimes the front office and the coaching staff may have different opinions about the value of a player. I think everyone was in sync on this one. He's a guy that they needed to keep.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown.
David Moore, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns... After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He finds Beckham complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st down, Cleveland.
Throwing on 1st down. Cross. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Cross. They set up the screen to Chubb. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, Cross. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry as the first half is winding down. And this offense continues to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Cross. And his throw here's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
David Moore, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again. Cross. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Back is sacked. A 17-yard loss. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cross. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10. Cross. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cross.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him?
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Quarterback sack. A loss of 7 yards.
To throw on 2nd down. Cross. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Throwing on 1st down. Cross. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Cross, escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Cleveland.
Off play action. Cross. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
First down, Browns.
On first down, Cross. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw on second down. Cross. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Browns first
looking to throw. Cross. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Not much there, only a yard. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Cross trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 20.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some... The Browns drive about to get started. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
A gain of 5 brings up
off the play fake. Cross. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Noah Igbenogany.
Operating from the gun. Cross. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun. Cross. And no, it's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right? And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st and 10, cross. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Cross. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
4th down.
On 4th down, cross. And that is incomplete.
Crosses pass. Intended
And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He's got Hooper on the short connection. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our...
Responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. and you ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, Cheetah, run up down there in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheating, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, I chew. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car with dash. Shaking big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Please stop.
I thought things were behind us after the win in our first meeting. When I found out this dude was running his mouth again, calling our win a fluke, I just couldn't believe it. If he wanted a show, I was ready to give him a show. I had already backed up my words once, so I had no problem saying I'd do it again.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Scoreboard 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. North of 100 yards, the two scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Cross. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Oh, no. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Throwing on first down. Cross. Flushed out right. He completes it to Beckham. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. Well, folks, once again, the fireworks have begun to go off before the teams even entered the stadium for this one. You had some overactive fingers on social media, if you will, and that continued to make this one of the most public and personal feuds in the NFL.
And remember back in the day, if you got your comeuppance from starting something like this, if you talk trash and got beat previously, you didn't talk trash before the next game, but that's not the way of the world in the NFL nowadays. These guys continue to go after each other whether they win or lose. And the social media taunting, that continued this week. And lucky for us, we get a chance to see it play out on the field over the next 4 quarters.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Well, this offense had some success moving the ball against this defense in their first meeting of the season. Do you see any reason why they wouldn't this week as well?
Well, from viewing their defense and watching how they played, I don't see any reason why that couldn't continue this week. We know it's a very talented defense. They're capable of slowing down the best offenses in the league. I do think that the key to success, once again, is sticking with the game plan, doing what they do best, and not letting the contentious build-up to the game interfere with what they want to do, because what you can do is get caught up in all the extra stuff and not play your game.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Throwing to start the drive. Cross. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
It really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On first down, Cross. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, Cross. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Beckham with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, Cross. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down. Cross quickly into the hands of Beckham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also,
we got plenty of all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Cross. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Cross. And his throw is incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Cross. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Moore. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st and 10, Cross eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17, the first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
To throw on 3rd down. Cross. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down. Cross. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Cross. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Cross. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They run. Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On third down, Cross.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
50-yard line.
A give. This is Chubb. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
10 at the 29-yard line.
They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Cross.
I was telling you, man.
At about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Handoff comes to Chubb, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
They run it again with Chubb. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cross.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
31-yard line.
right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Holding offense.
What's up, man?
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and...
They'll try the draw now with Chubb, and not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down to the 20.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got?
Off play action. Cross. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Nick Chubb, the ball.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Today's final score.
And CD, if we're talking about regular season accomplishments, few things bring...
second nature. Alice automatic. Carlo.